My boyfriend accused me of being a gold digger. He has no gold. I work two jobs, at night and by day, and he's an Uber delivery driver and only works 3 hours a day. I live with my boyfriend. We are poor. We live in a box flat with a bathroom so small I can take a shit, wash my hands, and have a shower all the same time. I work two jobs to keep us afloat. I'm a bartender at a strip club at night and a hairdresser by day. He is a Uber delivery driver that works flexible hours, but I will say he only works 3 hours and spends the rest of his time investing in crypto. I don't mind being the breadwinner, but that is what I am. I am the breadwinner hands down. Anytime I ask him to pick up more shifts, he says he will and never does. And it's cursed arguments recently. Our landlord has increased our rent recently, and I've asked for his financial help for our flat, but he says he will put his money into investment the government can touch. And by that, he means his crypto scheme. I eventually put my foot down and told him we don't have money for investments. We need housing, gas, electricity, water, food. He told me that all I talk about is taking his assets, that I'm a gold digger. I was so taken aback. I had to ask our roommates, Master Splinter and the teenage ninja roaches, if I had that right. I told him that I work in a strip club, and if I wanted to be a gold digger, I wouldn't be stood in a shore box with him handling around a Yankee candle for warmth. That I wouldn't be spending my evenings trying to figure out how to make dinner with a pack of Kool-Aid, a tumbleweed, and a singular kidney bean I found in our cupboards. I told him that the other man I see in the club made it rain every day, while he can't ever scrape together enough cents to make it hail. He asked me if I could go somewhere else because he needed space, but we live in a one-room apartment where I'm supposed to go, in the kitchen sink. The more I think about it, the more angry it makes me. Even the local math addict that sleeps on apartment complex Pato agrees he's delusional. It's a dark day when you have a more reasonable conversation with a math addict than you do your own partner. Run away, girl, or better yet, kick him out. He's useless. She's literally the girl from those terrible Project Makeover Games ads on Instagram. Yeah, I want to see how long his investment strategy lasts without his sugar mama. I was so taken aback, I had to ask our roommates Master Splinter and the teenage ninja roaches if I heard that right. I told him that I work in a strip club, and if I wanted to be a gold digger, I wouldn't be stood in a shoebox with him, huddling around a Yankee candle for warmth. For what it's worth, anyone who can write this well is much better than supporting a 32 years old who is still waiting for his crypto scheme to pan out. This isn't getting better, and you aren't responsible for training an adult man. She's so hilarious with her writing, and I can so much better than this loser. I've been seeing so many young women in their 20s financially supporting their boyfriends in their 30s more and more. You can tell that's why they date younger women, as women their age wouldn't put up with this shit. From the bathroom description to Master Splinter and the tumbleweed, this was hilarious. Hope you have a bright future in writing, no lie. So you work two jobs to live in a dump and support a 32-year man child who calls you gold digger? Why exactly? How can you possibly write all that and still wonder if he's worth it? You're 24. You've got so much ahead of you, but your homosexual will keep you down. He's 32. You're writing wanting his assets. You sounds like a keeper. He sounds like trash. Break up with him and find one that will appreciate you. Dump this guy. He's not investing, crypto is gambling for almost everyone. He doesn't want to work. He just wants to mock off his significantly younger partner. When you dump him and pull yourself out of this into a better situation, the money you save by not supporting this guy can, after necessities, go to therapy so that you don't end up with another guy like this. After you dump him, become a writer. Your words are evocative. A single kidney bean. You need to quit both of your jobs and get into comedy. Your post has me dying right now. You should totally read it to him. That'll snap him back to reality. Honestly, your posts and replies are absolutely giving me life. You're so effing witty and sound like an absolute hard work catch. Girl, you will be better off alone right now, hustling to support yourself and working on your dreams, not draining all your hard earned cash on this unbelievably mid level man child who doesn't appreciate you. He knows you're not leaving now, so watch it keeps getting worse. Seriously, save yourself immediately. His crypto is worthless. Tell him to pack his sack and kick off down the trail. The road has lots of space. It's always the povers complaining about gold diggers. What gold? What are you going to dig? Dirt? Your own grave? I think so. Damn his dusty ass. Damn his ass moved to Dubai and marry guy that actually have gold. I have sexual fantasies of being thrown onto bed spontaneously and not having to worry about whether it's inflated properly first. Like, oh, so you have bed frame money, so you're a baller. By the way, there is nothing more unattractive than having to stop halfway through foreplay and stand on the side of your air mattress to watch your naked boyfriend vigorously pump air into it. There is no sexy way to use a tire pump. Girl, he's 8 years older than you, and his dumb ass still thinks there is money in crypto? There is not. There hasn't been since 2013. Leave him. Learn to be happy alone so you don't keep jumping between losers like a monkey swings between trees. Run from anyone who's investing in crypto and is broke as a joke. You should 100% leave him. Also, your writing has me rolling. You're so freaking funny, oh my god. You will find someone miles better easily. Oh, come on. You're intelligent, hilarious, hardworking, and genius. Things you need in your life right now, it's a cat, a vibrator, a new side venture to showcase that wit. Things you don't need, a paranoid mind child who is far more expensive to maintain than the above. Some math addicts can be surprisingly chill. I think that's the takeaway here. Yeah, and his imaginary friend was shockingly empathetic. I've got some bad news for you. He's probably throwing money after all his crypto loses and the government can, in fact, pursue him for tax on any profits he did make. Could he have a problem with drugged being an addict? Not trying to assume anything, but I'm a recovering addict. I've spent literally thousands and thousands, and most of my illegal purchases was on the dark web using cryptocurrency. So if anyone looked and also said I was investing, when in truth I was struggling to not plunge off the deep end. And it's becoming more and more common these days. As accessing and using the dark net, buying crypto gets easier and easier. Drugs at least get you high. Playing with crypto is just money loss for 99% of the people at the cost of enriching the 1% and has no perks otherwise. It will probably be better if he did drugs, to be honest. The anger isn't at him, it's at yourself for being a clone supporting this 32 years old. That's based on your comments. You seem to know that he brings basically nothing to the table. You seem to know you deserve better and could probably even find better. But you're with him out of convenience and don't want to break up because it's inconvenient for you. Stay mad. You're doing this to yourself. You should only be mad at yourself. I hope this is the start for you beginning your plan to extricate yourself from this dead weight money sink. Please teach this man, find someone who is your equal, and use all the extra time you have to start writing because you have natural talent, girl. Throw the whole man away. You'll already take care of everything. You don't need him. Then start creating some kind of content, your own social media page, blog, etc. that features your creativity because your writing is hilarious. I will follow you for sure. Don't tie yourself down to this guy and live your own life. Don't waste the prime year of your life living with a suspicious maroon. I'm really sorry about your situation. I know myself how hard it can be to live when things are tough and the person you're supposed to be a team with is being mean and not a team at all. I think maybe it's time to say goodbye and build your own life. Leave the delulu but your way of writing is incredibly funny. Here is the issue in the simplest terms. He is a parasite. You're trying to convince this selfish, underdeveloped man-child to carry his fair share because he either can't or won't. He accused you of being dependent and crowding him. In his mind, any expectation is too much, no matter how small. Your emotional dependency is harming you. You stop him is entirely under your control. You just don't seem to know that, and you think you can reason with him. We don't attempt to reason with other parasites, fleas or leads. We eliminate them so we can have a healthy environment.